Babe, or no, after minority and majority leader, said I'm a or no, Vice President-elect Jane Nano Bokwatima, and then the President-elect John Dramani Mahama, or more arrive or Parliament House, not Parliament House as in the Chamber of Parliament or Independence Square, but it is the Parliament House this morning, and the best way President-elect into office and the Vice President-elect. In the other case, majority leader at force and the minority leader at the market, and a speaker immediately. Majority and minority and a speaker immediately. In fact, minority the majority didn't, because or no, I got now that spiritual chair. Yeah, and then at was so Jane Nano Bokwatima, born 22nd November, or a full professor in literature, first female vice chancellor. In fact, this will be her second female vice in Ghana. To know first we come with the Tosumienu, yeah, when she took over as vice chancellor of the University of Cape Coast. Currently serves as the chancellor of the Women's University in Africa. And Tina Nabakosem Kaka, yeah, with me, I can show a vice president elect for no and no more Ocean in, and then the president himself, Ebeba na Oma Osha. Nana,
yeah. And we have said, Mr. Speaker, Fred, the penny for whoever said the bill could be different in it. And I want more Facusia and the woman see and I have put day. Set up a city of what the other one by the Miss Africa, one more passes and answers the dad. But says, yeah, idiot, and something from the mean cheap, and I give you, what Ghana, where I hold them one back here, I'm not paying for what they did, that where they are two or more, one catches one, one baby. As everybody seems to be in track. As Vice President-elect and a President-elect. Yeah. And then, and one more ever something when I was a young man, it's like I say.
In fact, there's something on television. I remember from TV, I'm more radio, no, over Facebook, and about Facebook, TV, and only 95.1 FM. In the middle of a police form, the president-elect. Now, the name, Osha said, a young horse near Stratford, you ask yourself why. Don't forget, President sworn in is the commander-in-chief of the Republic of Ghana. It's a young friend man more swear in. What is some you do, and the best swear in, no. Now, a idea, commander-in-chief. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama said a year as now for uniform pay when he was the president of Ghana. Was now for uniform for money the year. And on the 5th of March was semi pay. And they had done a year 5th of March independence. Yeah, the former president Jerry John Rawlings. Yeah, we had that. He was a military man, and then they became the president, democratic president. But you could feel his military presence anytime you see him around. Wow, yeah. Yeah. So that bread. Now, just what you who said, and just a soldier mind, democratic president that was in December. John Dramani Mahama, born November 29, 1958, after Mahama near Bulum and Watching, a Ghanaian politician, president-elect after 2024. President of Ghana, 24 July 2012. Sabre and Norman Payini, Atamels, when the baby cross out now to say Bridge and Abogana, and that's a Ketwa. We have to swear him in that same day. Emma no be your man penny, and a Ghana for sign to Abba, and the man no now obey your man penny a year January 7th, 2013. Etwa a Jumano years before that he was the vice president to Atta Mills, Fifi Atta Mills, Brown no obey your man penny after John Ejekum for 2018. To obey John, he was Atta Mills and a swear in 2009. It was the same venue. Amufrano or the Samino and the swear in, and we expect His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to do same. John Dramani Mahama, Lordina Mahama, former First Lady, who would be the First Lady just in some few minutes now about the First Lady of the and no papa na bako sam ne do so papa o hwe se dia ono o mampanyini ye ma ho na beso o tumi be ye in fact the vice president at that time the late we got ono John Dramani Mahama, the vice president, and February 17, 2013 to 19 May 2015 there Alassani Ouattara ono mampanyini Alassani Ouattara. He succeeded Alassani Ouattara as ECOWAS Community of West African States, Obey Chair, the Chair John Dramani Mahama, and President-elect. So, Mina Sweni Ina, Minimbra, ECOWAS for Bettina to Abama, or say, Amapata, in his Sunday sermon, Ekache, President-elect said, so he's looking different, he's looking very handsome, he's looking more Ghanaian, Oshe Natari Fita, in fact he's looking more non and then with this new swelling today. Akonyamu South African who were justice man in top of it. Or say what? Where you're trying to say about that one. Inside the short sleeves. Now what the Ghana can take Eddie drag and some Eddie drag you to go so and a Ghana can take their Omadian check and their manual a set of fair as usual. He doesn't go without his shades. What's an expect? Yeah, what Jinja. Ghana for Edo Masi Busuja or Chief Justice. Amen. Is the former First Lady who will soon become the First Lady of the Republic of Ghana, Lordina Mahama. Speaker Kasa.
A singular honor and pleasure to invite the Ladyship, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, to administer the oaths to the President-elect and the Vice President-elect. We will start with the Vice President-elect, who will take and subscribe to the oath of allegiance and the oath of the Vice President. Your Ladyship, the Chief Justice, you may now do so now.
allegiance. Kindly say after me. I, Professor Nana Jane Oboko Ajima, do in the name of the Almighty God swear. Do in the name of the Almighty God swear that I will bear true faith and allegiance. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Republic of Ghana. To the Republic of Ghana, as by law established. As by law established. That I will uphold. That I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of Ghana. The sovereignty and integrity of Ghana. And that I will preserve. And that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. So help me God. So help me God. Your Excellency, now the oath of the Vice President. I, Professor Nana Jane Oboko Ajiman, having been elected to the office of Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear
That I will be faithful.
that I will be faithful
And true. To the Republic of Ghana.
To the Republic of Ghana.
That I will at all times.
That I will at all times
Preserve.
Protect.
And defend.
The
Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
The Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
And I dedicate myself.
To the service.
And well-being.
Of
the people of the Republic of Ghana. And to do right. To all manner of persons. I further. Solemnly swear. That should I. At any time. Break this oath of office. I shall submit myself. Ghana.
To the laws of the Republic of Ghana.
And suffer the penalty. For it. So help me God. Congratulations, Madam Vice President.
Thank you.
Lift your hand.
The Vice President of the Republic of Ghana shall now sign the oath book.
vice president. Currently, as we speak, we have the vice president of the Republic of Ghana, Professor J. Nana Opoku-Agyeman. Interesting. Osha Frami Kente, Kabani Slate Kama, Slate, Neda Libya. Current one, ya Pami shared the shares, also as it will be a head of Munibia. Or Naho Fair, I mean, she's actually looking younger than her age. May can say because of a vice president. Yeah, but when she was swearing in, like she's made us proud. To me, I was excited. Why? Because the very first Obaya will be the president. In fact, she will be in the history books. Now, one thing I would have to tell you, they said the vice president, and the president-elect Obaba swear in. He was the vice president. In fact, Atta Mills was the vice president of Jerry John Rawlings. Atta Mills, as a vice president, moved on to become the president of Ghana. Although said it wasn't easy, it was tough, but and he became the president. The vice president for Atta Mills, John Dramani Mahama, became the president before a year Atta Mills at the time. So for 4 years now, Obabedin went on to become the president because Ghana fought to Obama 2012. Regardless of what happened in court, the court said Ghana fought to Obama. All they did.
And no cry, they said no.
And Americans say regardless. And I said, if you were still, well, yeah, I'm the Abishim, that's why I said regardless. It was confirmed and recognized by the Supreme Court, so he became the president. I would do the 410 and Okoye. What I'm saying is, John Ajekum Kufuor, the vice president, Aliu Mahama, tried to become the flag bearer of the NPP. And then Nana Adodankwa Kufuor, after John after Ediewo Kufuor, his vice president was elected as the flag bearer, tried to become the president of Ghana. It didn't work. But for the NDC, those they chose as vice president, those they, and then the others are Rawlings is in addition. All of them went on to become the president of the Republic of Ghana, Kensen Aka. Now, for the NPP side, it hasn't been the case. In fact, at the time when Aliu Mahama wanted to become the flag bearer, it was said that the president himself did not even support his candidature. Was signing papers. You can now call her vice president of the Republic of Ghana. Yeah, and they said in fact, the history is that a woman Chief Justice swearing in a woman vice president. Tokonu is very lively. Who says she's excited or said you're vice president or you're you can see some of the dignitaries in short. And check president-elect, because still by a president-elect until Obeswe Ogusote wa train vice president Ashweri was in sign in Krata, more radio so was in sign Krata and Nechi, a clerk of parliament, new one now, my father no, Edna Nechipe, and Madame Tokono, or also secretary Edna Trebi. Say the turn of the Chief Justice, Madame Tokono, Mrs. Tokono, so also be sign Krata. Na che se bibia di ya weji na wo kwakot na se wo nefe e wo bisa de so wo ye ne ade na mo kire se wo wi a wo tena se as vice president na fe so wo ni bi da wo kwatena se say zraw akonya bi no vice president akonya no wo kwatena say zraw it's that you must also know that vice president would have a bodyguard or a policeman. Would have a bodyguard into the bodyguard that would do the chief. Utumo said the ranks near Jim now back come slim fine and then to the chief. No, the chairman of the police council as vice president. President elect to go and President commander in chief. And Afe Lordino Bahama was Shani Kate Kama, or also Etihobia, or Bonsem Edemano. Oh, what a beauty! Ghana is the place to be. You know what I say? Ghana, oh, that's not vice president. Oh, what's them? What's them? What's them the second time? Oh, I day. What him come pa no also no tun say ma me dira na ni bra bre bo pa ye speaker ka say nto aso
Otoko no so wo ho.
Otoko no
invite His Excellency the President-elect to take and subscribe the oath of allegiance and the presidential oath. Your Excellency, you may now proceed to do so.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and I won 92 Tata was your hene slim data Bemani ya no ekwa swear eye oath no na tete ovia na wakwa say ohwe said ya president the bodyguard be so dani o we vi kama pa no ovia 21 gun salute. When you hear no swear in no sign in your Bible, where Christian, what in express, I'm on the Sojania, we did the ADC. Yeah, one share name, I'm talk on no, and that's when every petition I got, so when you talk on no free one. What would you have to say petition?
Your Excellency, kindly stay after me. This is the oath of allegiance. I. Your name.
John Dramani Mahama.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
That I will bear true faith.
That I will bear true faith.
And allegiance.
And allegiance.
To the Republic of Ghana.
To the Republic of Ghana.
As by law established.
As by law established.
That I will uphold.
And that I will uphold.
The sovereignty.
The sovereignty.
And integrity.
And integrity.
Of Ghana.
Of Ghana.
And that I will preserve.
And that I will preserve.
Protect.
Protect.
And defend.
And defend.
The Constitution.
The Constitution.
Of the Republic of Ghana.
Of the Republic of Ghana.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Your Excellency, now the presidential oath.
I, John Dramani Mahama,
having been elected
to
the high office
of
President of the Republic of Ghana, do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
That I will be faithful.
That I will be faithful.
And true.
And true.
To the Republic of Ghana.
To the Republic of Ghana.
That I will at all times.
That I will at all times.
Preserve. Protect. And defend. The Constitution. Of the Republic of Ghana. And that I dedicate myself. To the service. And well-being. Of the people. Of the Republic of Ghana. And to do right. To all manner of persons. I further. Solemnly swear. That should I. At any time. Break this oath of office. I shall submit myself. To the laws of the Republic of Ghana. And suffer. The penalty for it. So help me God. Congratulations, Mr. President. Let me be the first.
for so channels to say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, but also ever signing Krata. In fact, he is the president of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama. His second coming. Now, already is the second coming. Name I know as well for the day what I can one. My name said, "Ya mo can send for second coming." Said, "Very great no." Now, Sabre now to me say, "Obia Benya ne fa who dey near dia no." My name said, "Ya John Dramani Mahama second coming no will be like Jesus wa me to me."
Na Yesu dia no say fa who dey bebe.
Hey, that's the out there woman here we actually you say second coming no be come.
Me can dia wo say.
Yes, you na make kai.
Wo mo say
Na Sabre me here to akwa heaven. Me and Yakopon akodi dey wo heaven.
ti o me bi abasa.
Enti ye ni me say to baba mo. Say memo second coming of John Dramani.
Bi abasa be hwan ko so watu so no wo ba.
No what for. Now we really say a national anthem the very first time as a president. Well, be ejina me about national anthem mama no we are 21 gun salute. Pipel. Pipel. What be some pipel. Pipel akofran na nkofo ten. Obesom. Pipel. And we to have married. Pipel 21. That is so we are now speaker Oshani now to the first presidential speech or address now or the aba. And here anymore say sir after or signing we are national anthem or hobia ujina the first national anthem as the president of Ghana. We are the second president because he's going through this before and he's going through it again. And he will so ya almost sign ya kama pa na oria na fe what in speech and the aba na a speaker of parliament ada a house no as on behalf of the house no wada a president as honorable speaker obey invited a special guest of honor which I told you said Nigeria mampanyini and a special guest of honor here at Tinubu and also ebe pleni minimum kitwe bi na fe honorable speaker visiting heads of state and a former president to congratulate the president of the republic. Right, honorable speaker, I'll be adjoining a yet sitting on after. Na Ubiat Nase, President obey his fact guard of honor. Now we're taking a national salute. The president, Ebeko, or the vice president, in fact, president will be part of it. What did they grab? What did they sabako? What did they sabako? And this is different from the first coming of the president, John Dramani Mahama. I'm sure he's been advised. Although some as well for the big what about he started with one hand, went round to show Ghanaians. Now he's holding the Republic of Ghana, and then later the second hand no, and the so no the akoflam the this one tea. More press single hand, no more double hand. Ubi and day. But wow, person the first hand, baby, and then one person the second hand. Why you don't understand?
Say one back can say.
And I mean, can say our system.
He's
done resetting of the Akufna.
Did you see how
in Pakwa get the oh, Lordina Bahama, what they had, when Chiano after we change champagne for I would days in so. In fact, from a while for God, you well, 5 years, I'm shocked for them was saying, I am having a better wife. Let me go and hug my wife for the job that she did. A time that she. In fact, let me tell you that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama did not, emphatically will tell you, did not want to come back as the flag bearer of the NDC. But for the family, and then paying for our NDC, and why I said if the call is coming in, I must accept this call. Now, Papa Kochia, the Vice President, or Chair Speaker of Parliament. What's another problem? Which a man talk on again? What's another problem? I could never overcome one tell you. What's them? What I tell them? What's not with them? The cause, freedom and friend, da 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 da, feel way true. Humility, I make a service. all I will, and my forever. Ta 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 ta, and help us to raise.
Culture and steady in its pursuit of progress. Today, we celebrate a momentous occasion in our nation's history as we welcome the newly elected president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. A true nation builder committed to forging a brighter future for all Ghanaians. John Mahama embodies the pillars of leadership that our nation craves: trustworthiness, reliability, modesty, and above all, truthfulness. From the moment he stepped into the political arena, John Mahama has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to the people of Ghana. His approachable demeanor, paired with his genuine concern for the needs of the Ghanaian, has earned him their trust. A trust that is pivotal for any leader aiming to guide a nation through challenging times.
What I really like about JGM is his humility. The man is simply so down to earth, it's unbelievable. He's so humble, it's unbelievable. I really like that about him.
Your mama also nyame, odonyame, also nyame, openi person, okita kumapa. Mihuna se mihuni abema. Oyo be so akonyije nipam. We are Palau, we are Penu, we are Pepenu, we are Chidio, we are try to be out Fibia, your mama to us. Oh, Casse, we in your Chini, we in your way, your members of Obia.
President Mahama is practical. He communicates his issues very, very well. And he understands the Ghanaian politics very well. He understands the Ghanaian people very well. And that is what I like about him.
The brand, John Dramani Mahama, is not just a name. It represents resilience, strength, progress, and empathy.
I believe John Dramani Mahama is
The Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Members of Parliament, Her Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman, Her Ladyship, the Chief Justice, Your Excellency, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President of the Federal Republic of Ghana, and special guest of honor for this occasion, Your Excellencies, Presidents, Heads of Government and Development Agencies, Your Excellency, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and former Presidents, Your Excellency, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, my brothers and sisters, I wish you a good morning, and we give thanks to the Almighty God on this occasion. Our Father who art in heaven, we thank you for giving us this day, a day that offers me, your humble servant, a unique opportunity to work to reset our dear country, Ghana. 32 years ago, on January 7th, Ghana made its first and most successful democratic transition, a reset, with the swearing in of the newly democratically elected President, Jerry John Rawlings, of blessed memory. Our nation was returned to a multi-party democracy with a new constitution that went into effect and the Fourth Republic was officially established. I refer to it as a reset because on that day in 1993, we made our fourth attempt at establishing a democratic system of government with term limits based on free, fair, and transparent elections. The handover of power on January 7, 2001, between former President Jerry John Rawlings and at the time the newly elected President John Ajekun Kufuor, tested that reset, and our nation passed with flying colors. So today, with my induction as the new President of the Republic of Ghana, history is being made once again. And it is a history worth repeating every 4 years with each newly elected president. Today, we're also making a different kind of history. One that speaks to our maturity as a democracy, a nation of citizens enfranchised with the authority at the polls to determine their political future. Today's exercise between the outgoing President, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and I feels a bit like a deja vu. That is because 8 years ago to this day, on January 7, 2017, we shared this same space and performed this same transitional exercise. At the time, I was the outgoing president, having served one term, and he was the incoming president, having been given a mandate by the people of Ghana to lead this great nation of us. He and I both understood on that day, as I'm sure we are today, that it is the people of Ghana that we are elected to serve. Somehow, it seems fitting that it is with Nana Akufo-Addo that I twice shared this stage and this unique historical distinction. Because Nana Akufo-Addo and I began our national political careers in Parliament in the same year, 1996. He has always greeted me with warmth, a firm handshake, and a smile. And he is perhaps the only person in my life who has persistently chosen to call me Johnny. While we belong to opposing political parties, we shared a sense of mutual respect. In those early days, we probably could not have imagined that destiny would bring us to the leadership of our respective parties and that we would have to face off 3 separate times as we each vied for the highest office of the land. Nana asked this to be our final meeting under these circumstances. And as I look back on the journey we have traveled together, 2 much younger men who entered Parliament together with a full head of black hair, and you with the same bald head and round eyeglasses, I have to say that you have, without exception, been a worthy opponent. I extend my warmest wishes to His Excellency, the former Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. It was a grueling campaign, and we gave it our all. Your sportsmanship in making an early concession eased tensions and contributed to the early conclusion of the electoral contest. I wish you all the best in your endeavors. My brothers and sisters, the world in which Ghana exists today, as I begin this presidency, is not the same world in which we have lived under other presidencies. There are tensions and conflicts that have not previously existed between nations. These tensions and conflicts place pressure on alliances to decide where we will support. There's a seismic shift happening within the system of global economic dominance. Whereas the G7 nations, United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, and Japan once provided the highest percentage of the world's GDP, over the last decade, that number has been steadily dropping. However, the combined total of the GDP of the BRIC nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, Iran, Egypt, Ethiopia, UAE, their GDP has been consistently increasing. In 2023, for instance, the G7's combined total of world GDP was 30%. But by 2029, that number is predicted to drop to 27%. In 2023, the BRICS percentage of world GDP was 37.3%. And so what does this mean to us in Ghana? What could it mean to our economy? Where do we fit in this geopolitical maelstrom? Technologies such as artificial intelligence has taken us to new heights, opening up the potential for national, financial, and personal security issues that we are not yet able to imagine. One example is the use of misinformation and algorithm manipulations on social media platforms to sway a particular group's sentiment towards or away from something. Now more than ever before, we need to strengthen our ties with our neighbors to ensure that we're working together to keep our sub-region safe. We stand in solidarity and work in alliance with all our the history of our borders. We also acknowledge that on the other side of our country's borders are our family members. They may be Ivorians, they may be Togolese, they may be Burkinabes, they may be Nigerians or Malians, but they are also Akans, they are Kasinas, they are Guans, they are Ewes, they are Nzimes, they are Hausas, they are Moshis and Gurmes, because we are all part of one another, one big family. With the increase of the climate crisis and Arctic ice and permafrost, there's a greater likelihood for viruses that have been frozen and thought to be extinct for decades, perhaps even centuries, to begin to spread and create another global pandemic. The changing climate conditions, increased population density in urban areas, and mass international travel are enabling existing viruses to spread and mutate at a faster and faster rate than they did before. This is a serious challenge. Let us not forget the toll that the past epidemics of viruses like Ebola, COVID, and Mpox have taken on the families and communities and medical infrastructure in several of our neighboring countries and in the sub-region. Let us also not forget how swiftly and completely the COVID pandemic brought the entire world to a screeching halt. My government will be working diligently to strengthen our public health systems while monitoring the global health situation so that when, and not if, but when the next pandemic or epidemic occurs, the loss of lives in Ghana will be minimal. The larger world exists around us and to some extent within us. While we cannot and should never use it as an excuse for the well-being of our citizens, we must also bear in mind that the affairs of the world, if we care to shape, lessen, avoid, or even at the other end of things, maximize the effect they have on us. My brothers and sisters, barely a month ago, we held historic elections that have caused dramatic shifts in our political landscape. I feel greatly honored that you, my compatriots, considered me worthy of receiving such an unprecedented and overwhelming mandate to steer the affairs of our beloved nation at this critical time in our history. The magnitude of this victory in the presidential elections and the gains that were made by my party, the National Democratic Congress, in the parliamentary elections naturally and justifiably resulted in great joy and celebration across our country, Ghana. But celebrations, no matter how justified and how well earned, must be supplanted by discernment, sobriety, and deeper insights into why we received this kind of mandate in the first place. By voting as you did on December 7th, the Ghanaian people conveyed a powerful message, yet often overlooked by us politicians. This message was powerfully emphasized by a giant of American political history, President Ronald Reagan, when he declared at his inauguration some 40 years ago that governments have no power except that granted by the people. While Ghanaians take great pride in our thriving democracy, they are deeply dissatisfied with the quality of governance over the years and have openly voiced that dissatisfaction through the decisive actions that they undertake at the elections. Our people also understand that democracy is not just a token adorned with periodic elections followed by pomp and pageantry with the establishment of a new government. They expect that if democracy is celebrated as a superior means of governance, then its outcomes must be more tangible and benefit them in their individual lives. Any honest introspection and reflection on the pulse of our nation will reveal that many within our population do not feel that they have benefited from or partaking in this democratic dividend. Where people buffeted by severe economic crisis and hardships, and in the last few years, we have lurched from crisis to crisis. But there is hope on the horizon. Today should mark the beginning of a new opportunity. An opportunity for us to make a difference in our governance and our economic management. We shall reset our dear nation, Ghana. To the millions of my fellow countrymen and women who joined long queues and waited in the sun for their turn to vote for me, you have my sincerest thanks for honoring me. My firm, immutable assurance is that your votes will matter in the work that I'll do to make a difference in the destiny of this dear nation of ours. Your courage to bring change will not go in vain. Our nation was born with much promise. That promise would seem hazy and in doubt now because of all that has happened in the past. But I urge you, my fellow countrymen, not as leader, I shall strive to exercise sound judgment and be able to make the right calls at the right time. I will have the humility and precious presence of mind to take responsibility for any challenges and be willing to act firmly and timelessly to resolve the challenges that we face as a nation. Since the elections, I have read and heard the word hope used many times and what it should offer the citizens of Ghana. I intend to speak plainly and clearly to you today, and every time I address you subsequently, I intend to always tell you find ourselves in are indeed dire. But even so, I'll be decisive and swift in my actions. We'll focus our initial efforts on 4 critical areas. The first is economic restoration and stabilization of the macroeconomic environment. Second is the improvement of the business and investment environment to ensure that Ghana is once again open for business. The third is governance and constitutional reforms. And the final, but not the least, is accountability and the fight against corruption. My brothers and sisters, actions have always spoken louder than words. With that in mind, I have entered into a covenant with you, the good people of Ghana, in which I have enumerated 26 actions that I'll take within my first 120 days. There is reason for hope, and there is every reason for hope. But we must also have faith, because faith empowers us to trust the things that will happen. With faith, you believe what you know, and that is why we need faith to be able to achieve our reset. We need a reset with the faith we have in our country and our leadership. We need a reset with the faith we have in our institutions. We need a reset with our faith in our dear nation, Ghana. And by that I mean in all of us, because all of us are Ghana. You are Ghana, and I am Ghana. All of you seated here today, Ghanaian citizens, you are Ghana. The people who you are with or near you as you watch this on television, in your homes, or listen on radio, or follow on social media, are what we call Ghana. I ask that we enter into the covenant with the Ghana we all love and the good people of our country who make up this dear nation. And I ask that you envision a Ghana that you want to live in, a Ghana that you want to leave behind to your children and your grandchildren. What can you do to help build that better Ghana that we all strive for? What behaviors, what attitudes and mindsets can we reset? We need a reset, and we have faith in Ghana's ability to overcome, excel, and be so successful with this reset that it will be difficult to imagine a time when that was not the case. As we stand at this momentous crossroads in our nation's history, I am honored and humbled to accept the mantle of the President of the Republic of Ghana. Today we celebrate a new administration and herald an unprecedented era of opportunity and transformation. With Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman by my side, we are poised to embark on a journey of progress and inclusivity, united in our vision for a more prosperous Ghana. This day is particularly special for us and for every Ghanaian who dreams of a society where barriers are shattered and ambitions are realized. With the inauguration of Ghana's first female vice president, we have turned a significant page in our history. Nana Jane's ascension to the high office is not merely a personal triumph. It symbolizes our collective commitment to fostering a nation where gender equality and female representation are cherished and amplified. This is a powerful testament to the power of diverse voices to shape the future, voices that have the courage to soar beyond our traditional confines. My brothers and sisters, together as we look to the horizon, we reaffirm our dedication to breaking the glass ceiling that has long hindered many from reaching their full potential. Governance that reflects all segments of our population strengthens our democracy and enriches our conversation. We stand committed to enacting policies that empower women and ensure that the door of opportunity is open wide for our youth and our women, regardless of their background. Together we'll galvanize our efforts to create a society where every Ghanaian can dream, believe, and achieve without any restraints. Remember that great leadership is not defined merely by the offices we occupy, but by the legacy that we leave for future generations. My administration, along with my Vice President, Nana Opoku-Agyeman will prioritize inclusivity, accountability, and innovation, forging pathways that will lead to the upliftment of all of our citizens. I'm profoundly grateful for this moment, a cornerstone in our journey towards a brighter future for Ghana. In this resounding victory, I see a clarion call, particularly from the youth of Ghana, a generation that is brimming with potential and dreams that are waiting to be realized. This moment, the powerful affirmation that your voices matter, that your aspirations are valid, and that your future must be our priority. We're committed to translating your hopes into action and creating opportunities for education, entrepreneurship, employment, and empowerment. Our policies will be tailored to sustain innovation and foster industry that engages today's young minds and equip them with the skills needed for tomorrow's challenges. Together with the private sector and captains of business, we will create decent and well-paying jobs. As we embark on this new chapter, I assure you that our decisions will champion diversity in all facets of governance, ensuring that every Ghanaian, regardless of your ethnicity, your gender, your age, your religion, or any background, will have the opportunity to contribute to our nation's story. Ghana's youth represent the heartbeat of our democracy. Their ambition will drive our policies as we strive to create an inclusive, equitable society where everyone has a seat at the table. Our vision hinges on the introduction and implementation of a 24-hour economy. We envisage an innovative and vibrant 24-hour Ghanaian economy, agriculture and agribusiness. This innovative approach will unlock potentials that have long remained dormant, enabling us to harness the energy and creativity of all our people. Just imagine a Ghana where our markets are alive and bustling at all hours of the day, with responsive public services accessible at all times, such that businesses can operate flexibly to meet the diverse demands that they are subjected to. And young people, including entrepreneurs, can find opportunities regardless of traditional institutions. The 24-hour economy model will also bolster job creation for the young people, stimulate local industry, and attract foreign investments, and allow to build resilient communities and a sustainable future. This vision extends beyond mere economic transactions, symbolizes empowerment, the empowerment of every Ghanaian to contribute to our national progress. My fellow citizens, this vision will allow us to embrace diversity, to cater to varied lifestyles and preferences, and foster a culture of inclusion, ensure that every citizen can enjoy the fruits of his hard work. To the business leaders and entrepreneurs, I invite you to support this new model and join me in shaping a business environment where creativity thrives and where the fruits of your investment contribute to the collective welfare of our nation. Your role in driving our economy forward cannot be overstated. Your innovation and dedication will be a backbone of our success story. And I pledge to you that we would look at the tax regime and rationalize them so that they are more transparent and fair. Members of the business community, I assure you, Ghana is open for business again. Let me thank you, Your Excellencies, my fellow presidents, for leaving what is a busy schedule behind and coming to join us at this ceremony. Your presence brings honor to this inaugural ceremony. And I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to all of you and to our sister counties who have traveled from near and far to be with us today. Your presence is a testament to the strong bonds of friendship and cooperation that exist between our nations. And I promise you I will work to foster the partnerships that transcends our borders, and I'll work collectively with you towards regional stability, economic growth, and mutual respect between our nations. To my friends from across Africa and the world, I thank you and welcome you to Ghana. And in our local parlance, I say Akwaba to all of you. To my family and fellow citizens, my wife Lodina, I thank you for your unwavering support and commitment to our shared vision. This journey is not mine alone. It belongs to all of us. It belongs to each of you. Let today be the dawn of a new era of hope, an era of job creation, an era of accountability, an era of institutional strengthening and resilience, and an era of unparalleled potential for all Ghanaians. We will write the next chapter in Ghana's story, and it will be one of promise, transparency, and transformative progress. My fellow citizens, this is a patriotic call to action for all of us to participate in building a nation that lives up to its promise, where hope thrives and dreams become a reality. Together, let us cultivate a brighter future for our beloved Ghana, where unity, progress, and equality are not just ideals we aspire to, but are the very fabric of our nation. In closing, I invite you to partner with us on this journey. Together we can create a brighter future for our beloved Ghana, where unity, progress, and equality are not simply goals we are aiming for, but are the cornerstone of our society. Let's work hand in hand to foster these values and strengthen our nation for everyone. Very much. May God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. I thank you.
On your behalf, I convey the gratitude of the House to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, for his address. Your Excellency, the House is extremely grateful to you. Honorable members, may now we have the presence of our special guest of honor in the distinguished personality of His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the President of the Republic of the Federal, I should say the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It is my honor to now invite him to deliver his address. Your Excellency, you are welcome to do so now.
Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Ghana, Head of State and Government, here present, Right Honorable Speaker and members of Parliament of Ghana, members of the diplomatic corps, eminent personalities here present, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is always good when a friend and brother can visit the home of a close neighbor to celebrate his success and progress with him. Today, we celebrate African democracy as Ghana and our beloved people mark the transition from one democratic government to another. This moment does not merely symbolize another milestone in the evolution of Ghanaian democratic society. It further demonstrates that in West Africa, we are capable of democratic and productive endeavors. It is time that our continent critics stop forgetting the strides that Ghana, Nigeria, and others have made. We need not prove ourselves to them. We have nothing to prove to anyone except ourselves. We will lift our nations out of poverty and build strong and resilient economies for our people. Today, I am here not only as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, but also as an African in resolute support of Ghana and our people. This moment is a source of pride and honor for Ghanaians, the entire continent, and its diaspora. The sun is out and the sky may be blue, but I see today a black star rising high in African sky. This black star shines over this nation, and its rays spread across this continent with a sense of shared history, hope, compassion, unity, devotion to our common welfare. While others may seek to demean Africa and keep brothers' pity against brothers, that shining star reminds us of who we are. Better yet, it reminds us of who we can be. That star reminds to strive and work together, bond together, even when we disagree. We must choose the path of peaceful dialogue. Never can we do harm to our brothers, nor can we permit any outsider to disrupt our bonds of brotherhood. The spirit of Ghana, the first Republic President, Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, is here present today, lifting that star higher and higher. Yours, as Ghana draws inspiration and a well of strength from Kwame Nkrumah and many of his past leaders, Nigeria similarly draws inspiration from its founding fathers, who not only fought for our independence, but also cherished the close relationship between our two nations. May we always walk in the way and in the spirit of these enlightened leaders. Ghana is in harmony with that spirit, and President John Mahama inauguration today reflect that. Your new president is a man of patriotic vision and substance. He loves his nation and his people to the core. He believes that your nation has a mission and intent for you all to fulfill it. No one can ask more of a leader than that. President John Mahama and I share a deep friendship. My dear brother, I am here to walk with you. You know, you can count on Nigeria's support at any given time. You call on me. We are your brothers and sisters. We shall always be there for you. May your administration be a profound success and progress for you, Ghanaians, and the entire region. I am confident that new government under the leadership of President John Mahama will work with Nigeria to strengthen this powerful bond, leading to greater shared progress, prosperity of our two nations. I have no doubt that your administration will bring about positive change and progress. Your accession to the power should also mark a new and invigorating momentum in pursuing sub-regional and integration and progress. With laser focus, we can tackle our people's most pressing problem of poverty, youth unemployment, instability, insurgency, and many other problems hampering our desired progress. May Ghana's democracy continue to grow stronger. May progress and prosperity be your portion. Let us all look forward to a future filled with hope, opportunity, and progress. God bless Ghana and its beloved people. God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria and its beloved people. God bless ECOWAS. God bless our beloved Africa. I thank you for your kind attention. God bless.
Honorable members, we are indeed inspired by the warm words of His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I now have the honor to, on your behalf, invite the visiting heads of state and former presidents to congratulate the President of the Republic of Ghana. I have a real tall list It is my hope and prayer
the emotion is former president Nana Addo Akufo-Addo Akọ Ekochia president and vice president Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. No, sorry, you know who said they ewo nipa dimu. Aka well, move road there. Yana for dear. Say, no, yeah, okay, say, I'm to who? I'm to who? Better who, my didn't say, so I have never said, I'm your mom with you. I would tell you, yeah, men are such in America. Now, I want to watch it. Now, former president, dear work for someone in town, wheelchair in tea. And said John Dramani Mahama, president, and so sit from now, a former president, dear work for because wheelchair, yes, I just want to get now, or maybe I could date before as an African way, come on. Yeah, well, no, the wheelchair on one that you had here. Electric and watch your cots now. Maybe I demand no, a ho. Now, former presidents, woman, the president-elect. We just have two former presidents. Ghana. Now, President John Dramani Mahama no the inaugural speech. Nipa to suffer no a special guest. Nigeria Mampanyini Ahmed Tinubu also aba the speech. Now speech no and someone will so ni na no yedakeka bi amamotie bi. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama had very kind words for the former president Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. In fact, and some more kafan want to move it. Omaya na fufuache was what we know parliament afia ma hankro ni ebiokono ensia na bra omura parliament to move it. Nana Addo nitia kwabo yi no odi ra parliament and one also that you here to name the other so I have to tell me kwabo. Yeah, they were the president. Now, or that's or an unfancy or parliament now, or no one and I don't want to me fair or no John Dramani Mahama Johnny. What friend Johnny is and then a bit silly. It's what we are now before Nana and then one said, I know we had no parliament said, what me and no beard now fan afa. Now, so when you to me about Bellman paying. Now, the Nika woman said, Ebra, Nana, Dampo, Kufado, every knee Ghana, a Bengano, and I said, Abatuano. That was in 2016. No, president, no, a bear former or handing over Edeman and Abu. Strangely, or no, so I be handing over back to Ono John Dramani Mahama. History, speaker, you better also.
Distinguished dignitaries, the heads of states and presidents from various countries, to come to congratulate His Excellency the President of Ghana. And I'll start with our special guest, the President, the Commander-in-Chief, and the Head of State of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the person of His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to lead in this whole exercise. Your Excellency, you may proceed to do so now. Immediately after him will be His Excellency the President of the Republic of Rwanda, His Excellency Paul Kagame. His Excellency the President of the Republic of Togo, His Excellency Faure Gnassingbé. After him comes His Excellency the President of Benin, the Republic of Benin, the person of Patrice Talon. Then follows the President of Gambia, His Excellency Adama Barrow. After him, we have His Excellency Brigadier Julius Maada Bio, the President of the Federal Republic of Sierra Leone. Immediately follows His Excellency Felix Antoine Tshisekedi Chilombo, the President of the Democratic Republic of Congo. Thank you. Republic of Congo, we have His Excellency Umaru Sissoco Embalo, the President of the Republic of Guinea-Bissau. After him follows the President of the Republic of Cabo Verde, His Excellency Jose Maria Neves.
Hello, thank you very much.
After the President of Cabo Verde, we have His Excellency William Samoei Ruto, the rural boy, who is the President of the Republic of Kenya. Rural boys. Honorable members, after His Excellency William Ruto, this is the President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Joseph Numa Boakai Sr. We also have His Excellency the President, Dr. Nangolo Mbumba. He is the President of the Republic of Namibia. Sorry. That is a she, not a he. Doctor, you may forgive me. After Her Excellency, the President of Namibia, is His Excellency Bassirou Diomaye Faye, the President of the Republic of Senegal. We then have the President of the Republic of Chad, in the person of His Excellency Mahamat Idris Deby Itno. After him, we have the President of the Republic of Botswana, His Excellency Duma Gideon Boko. After him comes the head of state of the strong people of Burkina Faso, His Excellency Captain Ibrahim Traore. The full meaning of Burkina Faso means strong men and women of integrity. We have His Excellency Brigadier General Bryce Clotaire Oligui Nguema, the President of the Republic of Gabon. After him, we have His Excellency Mamadi Doumbouya, who is the President of Guinea-Conakry. And after him, we have the Prime Minister, Abdoulaye Maïga. He's the Prime Minister of Mali. We also have the Prime Minister of Niger in the person of Mr. Lamine Zain Ali Mahmoud, and the Prime Minister of Haiti, His Excellency Fritz Alphonse Jean. Prime Minister Mali, Niger, Prime Minister of Niger. After him is the Prime Minister of Haiti. Thank you. Saba, bienvenue. After that, we have the Vice President of Equatorial Guinea, the person of His Excellency Teodoro Obiang Nguema Mbasogo. Then follows the Vice President of Uganda, the person of Jessica Rose Epel Alupo. We have the Vice President of the Republic of Tanzania, His Excellency Dr. Philip Isdor Mpango. Yes. That is rather the Vice President of Tanzania. We also have with us the Vice President of La Côte d'Ivoire.
Greetings from President Museveni.
The person of Chiemoko Meiliet Kone. La Côte d'Ivoire. After His Excellency the Vice President of La Côte d'Ivoire, we have the Vice President of Mauritania, His Excellency Mohamed Adihali Khatra.
Right, since ye kase na omampanyini ene abedi etrefo bi a wo mo free o mama so na
we now have the Speaker of Parliament of the Kingdom of Morocco, His Excellency Rashid Talbi Alami. After him is the former President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Olusegun Obasanjo. Together with his younger brother, the former president of Nigeria, His Excellency Goodluck Ebele Jonathan.
Speaker of Morocco.
Yes,
I hope to see you.
Yes. Thank you so much for the invitation. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, fantastic. Wonderful. Thank you.
After His Excellency Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, we have the former president of Liberia, in the person of Her Excellency Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. After her, we have the former president of the Federal Republic of South Africa, in the person of His Excellency Jacob Zuma. The former president of South Africa, we have the former president of Germany, His Excellency Christian Wolff. Germany follows the foreign minister of the European Union, Belgium, European Affairs, Foreign Trade, and the Funeral Culture Institute. His Excellency Bernard Quintin.
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming.
Mr. Chairman, please see you, Speaker.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
After the foreign minister of EU, we have the senior minister, His Excellency Jean-Jacques Broya of Congo Brazzaville.
Well done, well done. All the best for your
After Congo Brazzaville, we have the Minister for Africa, the United Nations, the Commonwealth and Human Rights of United Kingdom. Speaker? Yes. In the person of Lord Collins of Highbury.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you so much. We have to celebrate.
After him comes the Minister for Defense of Zimbabwe, Honorable Opa Michinguri Kashiri.
President Baumia.
It's so nice to visit before.
Congratulations on your re-election.
We also have the Minister for Housing, Lands and Maintenance of Barbados, Honorable Dwight Sutherland, Member of Parliament. Barbados.
Greetings from Prime Minister.
Yes, sir. It's quite long. I have to cut protocol and go to invite the former Vice President of our great Republic of Ghana, in the person of His Excellency Dr. Mahmoudou Baumia.
All right, Emra Moshe, the former, make us say former president, any deputy. Of course,
Honorable members,
once
again,
ceremony,
the list is very, very long. I will now invite the President of the ECOWAS Commission, in the person of His Excellency Dr. Omar Eliu Puri. We have so many special envoys and ministers from Czech, Israel, Spain, China, Japan, Russia. We have the mayor of Los Angeles, United States. And please, you are all invited to follow in this order, the order I just mentioned. Thank you. Czech, Israel, Spain, China, Japan, Russia, Mayor of Los Angeles, Deputy General Secretary of the United Nations, Ms. Amina Mohammed, Secretary General of the Commonwealth, Right Honorable Patricia Scotland, the African Union Commission Chairperson, the Special Envoy, His Excellency Wamikele, and we have the Honorary Consul General of Nigeria and Ghana of Belize, Dr. Ifeanyiku Ifede.
Speaker, expecting the meeting.
We have the former Prime Minister of Ethiopia, the Secretary General of Climate Vulnerable Forum, Pan-African Parliament, the President himself, His Excellency Chief Fortune Zephania Charabura. We have the African Development Bank. The President of the African Development Bank is here himself. We have the Vice President of the World Bank in charge of Western and Central Africa. Then the ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development, the President and Chairman of the Board of Directors, our own Dr. George Ajekum Donko. We have the United Bank for Africa, Chairman of the group, Mr. Tony Elumelu, and we have the Ambassador of Bahamas, Yep. We have the President of the Secretary General of the United Nations Office for West Africa and the Sahel, Mr. Leonardo Santos Simao, and the Deputy National Secretary.
Ministers ne bank for any ade na echiechia na ne wa otumu se nana a fi ni paba president kwa otumu se wa ble edu ga bi obisa se esi
was
na o se da bi akakakra ko ya o ka e gba na akakakra o ka e wa jira wa jira wa jinchi abre pa na me kwa de no ye mbobo kese ana se de me do ne ho kese speaker himself.
I'm sorry.
Well, the time was last year. I was sorry. Let's know what Obian cancer will throw my neck. Now, I had the never bad. What bread?
Free I do.
Because that's how I said, Mamma Betty, I'll be up so cheery. One my price for moment, diplomatically,
no what the baby na afre so omra and
but me say entia say no nka conference center wa or mobile pakushia they could have done the entia
na bedru
head of state the vice president the former president
they now we aso conference center they be
well I understand that it was the church and someone His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ebroso and pay na yentwa enkomo no so ne nsema okan ne maka de di kan fa na do dan kwa ekufo ade ho afi o ka pandemic sabodo ya o no so se de be etwa mu na ene de ma ohwe se be globally ye nyina kika e hubom no a ne ma e bi kire se be da ye nim nyina ada e da na koma so a o dwene ho afi wo kasa about the abato ye to ye ya abosume pepe ni ene e koto sa aba no a wo da Ghana fo nyina ase de abato a kire se gidie mapa ene wo de ahye ne mu wo kire se ne amemo governance no ehu behia pa na ehwe amemo no anya amemo a keke ye kaka bi memeka bi amemo no a se nipa no a wo mo gike bi memeka bi amemo no wo munya ho mfaso kire se adwuma bi no yo se adwuma no wo pa yo se kire se bibia no mfaso bo no no hwe se de economy yi aye de etie yi a ye de a ehu behia se research ne beba so de wo munya ne mu didie se be ya obetimi adane da the economy ni ye oda Ghana fo nyina se omoto abade ma no ya maka ho asem dada na omo ehwe kwan se abato no nyade a ebe kwa wo kire se abato no enye kwa de omo hwe kwan se panimu ye de tumi sa hye de nsa wo beye no no agye atum se wo beye se adwuma no afi wo kire se ade a wo de ahobrase kukudro ni jidie ebeye adwuma no se de be o hawo a ye kurekura mu nei wo betimi ayi ni na afiri wo no wo so woni intro da wo beka no kura bra bia bra o hawo ho ye sika sam nya wo ma meto ato ase economy ni intend de kona sa de no wo de wo be ba betre se sika sam na nya o nti da na ho ebe ne den sa sam no wo de to da o di media na se wo be very focused no ahwe say economy no wo betimi a restructure na tumi aboa ne ne ma akọ ne mu mo amoye ye mo amadwuma businessmen ne mo amoye investment no wo say wo be ye ho adwuma na etumi aboa ne mo nya didi ewo Ghana mu se be ne 24 hour economy no mo so betimi de mo ho agimbie na etumi aboa na Ghana no ye economy na etumi emu abie na obi a ho ato no na ye etumi aboa wo se ne ma hodo de se na ni so wo be so ye no ebi na me mo bo so kire na economy de to so mienu obesan ahwe eye adwuma de to so miensa good governance and constitutional reforms and they are to drop they toss to nine or be fighting against corruption make us say na yire Lordina Rahama and na eba bechia any NDC mpanyimfo and na omu nyina die ani mo bechia Professor Joshua Labi Edimubi ya ono na campaign chairman Odimubi general secretary and the chairman himself omu nyina eba bechia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na IGP obi a ebre ne mo ma IGP so bre yi entia ne anu atwa salute na oja ni atwa sa wa gina ho sam ye mo president abaso wono no wo gina ho sa speaker and now to say wo cheche even president the heads of states no na wotetete ho ne ade but o he said the vice president what trust no sorry na dampa be si obi abebre na dampa le ewurade so odi ntie ne ye ya no atwa salute no do atwa se wa so ne cheni omo hwe no wontenente na da no former president e kasa wo parliament na the ADC na wo muni ebre me meteze say former president woni papa ne tena office saa kopema homache no na ya ba pa wo sima biasa wo ba ifu e wo mu ko fie wo mu ko ya na wo mo san e ba bank
ko dware
ye no wo san e mate wo san ba ye na omo ye omo san ye adwuma ti no ko la pa se ye no wo wa wo tete wa no so saa na nkate ya ta
brebe ke se se wo e ba sa tea black tea ni sa ne ma ne
black tea onu kura no ko president mu ye wo ne ma sorry o me wo ya mampanyina me so de
se ya wo no black coffee sa wo mpɛ so obeda no coffee ni sa Tea bibi. And
I go there coffee pan and cheese.
Who is and the biscuit? Won't feel so called cafe. No,
not quite that.
What you are
saying? No man is sleeping tablets. Yeah,
that is what program. Was normal fine. We some quite the ingredients in every room. And when the pep was, you have more black coffee near you. That they won't call us.
That was why until never nine much them that an affair. What I said, they are about what can sebo, what they Ghana for a year covenant, and no great can say you, collect wine. What more pam now, pam now, when they Ghana for near bed you lose Siebi a year and Nabaku, a honey a dream or honey a dream, 120 days. Near my you lose Siana or come once and a pay back once and Ewaha. Now, obey me up one war set in Ghana, war set institutions and now. Ghana for no so. One baby one almost swear to me, I reset in Nama Ghana no, and to me, I couldn't name Papa ye, or so a baby one man, nay, ma, ye can't call, and then I come so. Now, maybe soon and ma, or baby economy celebrate, monomudian, and he knew Ghana no, and to me, as I ababa money, ma, I couldn't name moon. After was so Nadia war by in fear, nay, what be did Nabuya Mamma 44, I could get them part of them, will be legacy. Bibia kaya dumbi na mo dia otukono na etia no otukono na brass e na etia no sami foto ni chia e be chia second otukono na etia mama nka otukono na me gbo otukono mama nka otukono de ewie kan kwa so ha wa ya de e na me twa so wa ya de enti no mana di de wenum ya twa so ana che se wada Ghana fo nyina ase titiri ne mmebuno na eto aba no na wo kire se adesuamu wo mudwuma wo mpese wo mo ye entrepreneurship ni industry no obeshe na etumi epeja no manya adwuma ayo adwuma na adwuma bia keka adwuma betua ka yie well paying jobs decent and well paying jobs what a was adwuma ho te never sabasa ko kwasa dia maybe na o ka yie biba na adwuma bia adwuma so no na ye je beba ne beba osika papa bia na no Malik na no what else you do so what to abere wo ko Dubai Okoduba Malik one of men yeah do a trust salute oh and then Wababetia Malik Basintele I mean a proud young man also the way president didn't come on where 2 months was present and they say you president and me ba obi and the communication director name Sami Jenfi and eja which president elect what so tie was share suit what they say suit na brown and white me teaching in ya mo fan chebe Ghana na mo my ntia bi na mo da my sorry president John Dramani Mahama ma ka mercy ha be den mo me kwatia ye ya asem e ba me yan to aso enti na me cheche mu Latina Mahama ene Farida we try ne papa ha we try in fact Mahama na mu wo mamu enum youth num we ne ba no wo Peninu ne hage ne papa no. Enti John Dramani Mahama wo banana. Jose batakari colored no one ni aketwa. Wo mo se wo nyina ne ma emiensa ba ko wo abuchire wo ko school. Wo ba beto abadana. Wo to abade echi no sa ko. Aha wo beto abada me gidi se wo twere so hwe. Wo beba wo twere so hwe. Sa me ni aketwa no nti. Ye ya na. Nti wo be to abada me ne da. Kwasi ada no sa ko Canada. E ko to aba school ko so. And the say bia me come one no tell one make so be president or the back Canada. What them tell me come one no so wherever ex president na the back so Canada for kasa ya John Mohammed me fa the back Canada. Me tell baba jama dey tia ma me say mega and then we na say o say one is ya nega baba jama dey tia Mohammed Ahmed Askolondo baba jama yes eke mun bonja mo kata dey tia one na etia no mo enti no nti diplomatic call mun na so echie bi na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama the 24-hour economy na na koma so pa wo we no wa kire no obi a me bisa no question wa kire me de hia ne say agriculture and agribusiness wo dwene no pa de ayadwuma se be betimi aboa na obekọ dwa so na aduane abu ne bo so da fom ene ade afe public service se aban adwuma ebetimi ama no so abie na ebie nya bia yo na atumi aboa ma niema akọ na nim foreign investment osinsi ade o mampanyin foforo aba to obia o investment bia omra Ghana wo mra no me support ni ade ade a na eye sikafo a wo Ghana ha wo bobo mudin se sikafo business moguls any leaders no momrai na mo me support Ghana wo se mo adwuma no wo ba ya to no such a way say betimi aboa nko ha mo adwuma ntire mo enye besra enye Daddy na mama to the bia. Eto ankasa ye taxes. E ho asem na make no nsem o de tu dwa woda na yire. In fact, that's one thing His Excellency John Dramani Mahama does all the time. Always and almost every time. Ne re fi na yire. Lordina Mahama. Odo obi aso wo so da Ghana fo nyina asen na busua na mum na yire Lordina. Se wata na chipa true take and ten. Na kwambia so what the name of the Gulf Aquam said by Ghana. Jidia, yenya, ewo, no nimuno, what majidina and yakwa. Now, young Tinibu, wano, and a special guest of Anna, Ahmed Tinibu, Bola Ahmed Tinibu. Why not you and it is Zakat's Vati? Alame, when you know, I mean, many up with radio ham, I will bet me up with Yade, why not? And Tinibu never say, then somebody to drive the John Dramani Mahama Ghana for Atwa Baman, not for pa. And found so no Yakopra, Senator Wayakopra.
When winning
Sakopra, the one Yakopra neighbor.
They found saying for your con.
Wayakopra, when you know Tiniboyakopra. Wayakopra, but
or 72.
No, the 72 Yakopra. Bible and Castle be 70 and I 9 to show.
There be one Yakopra. Bible is 70,
Yakan 9 to show.
The other for 94 why water.
I can't to me, then just I won't Yakopra. Oh, the
Yakopra.
It was Yakopra, is not for pan, just Casa. Casa Penino. Oh, my penny, or Nigeria. Was it that for pan in India and then John Dramani Mahama, Chase, and then Shane and Hua. Was celebrating Ghana a democracy can be a memono upon Kai Pare. Ye Kaya, men in Ukraine, Ghana that said John Dramani Mahama Kaino. Democracy no F. Na Nika. What you must say, who be here said, be my back on Moabum. Ye, my for a brofu material, ye. Yan, ye name how a comedy. I am only a wire, one kind one come, and when I am more, young Cassie and Shim near one was sequent, be as one order than one. At the bedtime, John Dramani Mahama, TBBania, want to the nation so near to Nigeria. Ya, and more do a while bit me. At the Abuan was a common chroma, and a year at the Bimayan penny phone. I said, yeah, Wamuko J. Ghana, and they were as a common chroma and the edge. While baby, your moye to medium. Na, and the Swadi who I be mine, any penny for more. And they, President Yahudu, you know, who fan near Juman, woman, and 70 months to be quiet about, and young papa. Omontinase na omuni omu nkomo se be a ebetimi aboa eno ene nsema hodo oni bi ene wo kan ya wo se Ghana fo nyina wo bompa ye se President John Dramani Mahama ye yi no ede sika se meko nanim progress prosperity ema Ghana ene Nigeria ene Africa as a whole enti ene wo keka ni nyina se ene ana say ye special guest na wan na president had san be first born e ba ne na a bad firstborn, you know. I firstborn, you know. Such firstborn or Dubai. Oh, wow,
it's now time.
Yeah, must be can say
for me to invite I'll now invite the leaders of the House, the majority and the minority leaders, to come and give an indication as to where we proceed to from here. Please. The majority and the minority leaders.
Any majority leader at all force and my castle when I say majority no. Woman leadership in Sakrae Bebem. It will be after Sakrae Bebem. In fact, the majority leader himself in Sakrae Bebem. Deputy.
Right, Honorable Speaker. We have exhausted the business on today's order paper. In view of that, I move that this House adjourn to tomorrow at 11 a.m. in the forenoon.
Mr. Speaker, it is the desire of the minority that this House be suspended so we continue to do business in fulfillment of the 24-hour economy. However, if the majority leader so pleases, I shall second his motion for adjournment. Thank you very much. Honorable members, in view of what your leaders have said, adjourn the House to tomorrow, Wednesday, the 8th of January 2025 at 12 noon. The sitting is accordingly adjourned.
The Parliament, the Jumedia Berry, and Black Star Square, and I'm convening now on the Parliament is shared by the Vice President, Professor Jenano Pokwajaman, the President himself, John Dramani Mahama, the Speaker of Parliament, and Imame Tokonu, or no Chief Justice, or Mona in the Medicain. Akoba before then, President, I said, obey Inspector Guard of Honor. Now, I did about what I be free and a man fan come who many is a draw for, and Tiebe Kai Ghana for. Met me, I can say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the speech no, plagiarism bien. Wankophobia, and free baby, and question speech. JD Kanya, Nana the Danko Kufado, the first speech after ya so any year. Okofa America, man penny speech no, the be kind speech count. Na end maybe they can say I am so
acknowledge anka plagiarism
a history and I'm de ma wo say ka mremo ai be ka so okowia obi speech and no be share ndi no kan say na sa e hono na e de na mom wan ka say osimasi we na kan ye wo the speech no and until you can plagiarism no mom ye no John de no tum say what last no what na even the beginning of a year the speech no anu watch and now for far na war no na na danko ekufuado ntem. It tells you how long. And I remember the na danko ekufuado said the same thing when John Dramani Mahama or invited now to a year jubilee Ghana for to abama no what can you say anyway we enimia na dan for parliament no ni frase parliament enti na for say na there one was say now for someone any obia woni ne boss our friend Johnny now obey former president when on no hand over now na fe humanity and light way humanity and daika humanity chese minim na asa no na ho de to sin kakra nyefe ye nyanu asa aha all do abai be ka say bibi say ni oba nipa no no atire ne jam no be ka say nya no kore
So is it the case is that Nisika na yam farmer no ana because a constitution make provision for sani man make provision for any war quiet was a war wakwantuo bills any idea nyina asudie da o man so e dia de na na enko
aban be tire se enko but onu anu ote ho tire se bibia sa enko onu anu twa light bi oni in fact e frase e kwa na be opese otena eye baby anu wo ye adwuma as the vice president became the president he still stayed there no opese enko otena enu ne yire office a ewo eye parliament no opese enka ne yire tena ho de ye adwuma cause former president ne yire bia onu ni aban aban we nanka na wo mo pese wo mo sesa ne makakra nanka eye first lady ni second lady etua wo ka ene no ye bobu ya antu e ma Rebecca kra be ka so wo no kwa otu obi aso o metere sa ade ene so nche se bi e de ma nanka waje no so wo so o metuma
se court ani antu
na ono kra so o be ka so wo nsman ono kwa wo mpeni ade
but say na it wasn't about her na it's about office no
yeah it was a proposal. The Ukraine